Hello friends, in this video we are going to show how to send messages to your LinkedIn connections from the connections page using the LinkedIn automation tool Linktomatta. To begin with, click on the Linktomatta icon on your system. When you do so, a login page will appear where you can feed the username and password of your LinkedIn account and save the login info. Your LinkedIn credentials get saved in the automation tool, and for future use you can directly select them from the list. So we select one username and password and click on login. On doing so, the automation tool automatically takes in my username and password and directs me to the home page of my LinkedIn profile. So, in this manner, you land on the home page of your LinkedIn profile. Now, to send messages to your LinkedIn connections, on the menu page of the automation tool, click on Send Messages and from the options choose From Connections page. On doing so, the automation tool will direct you to the connections page link file where you can view the list of your connections. Now, to send messages to these connections, you can adjust the start from lead name. In this connections page, the topmost connection is Reena Nair. But suppose I don't want to start sending messages from Reena Nair. I want to send messages starting from the connection Ankit Hasija, and I want to end at Satish Babu M. So I can set this criteria on the automation tool. In the start from lead name, I will type the name as Ankit Hasija. In the end option, I will set the end name and I will type the end name as Satish Babu M. Apart from setting the end name of the connection, I can also set the count, which means starting from the connection Ankit Hasija, I can set the count for which I want to send messages to my connections. Let's say 10 connections, 20 connections starting from Ankit Hasija. I will type that number here and select a message campaign and start sending messages. But since I am setting an end name here, I will click on this option. Now you can create a new campaign on the automation tool or select a message campaign already created on this automation tool. To create a new campaign, click on Create New Campaign. Give this campaign a name. And type the message content. In the message content, you can add personalization tags with respect to the person's first name, last name, location and job title. So I type my message content. I add the tag of first name. After typing the message content, I click on save to save this message. The message gets saved in the automation tool, and in future if you want to send the same message to other LinkedIn connections, you can directly select it from the list. By clicking on View Campaign History, you can view the connections to whom you have sent this message in the past. But since I am creating a new campaign currently, no history is visible for now. In the bar of time delay, you can set the time difference between two messages being sent. Then you can check for the message duplicacy for the selected campaign or across all the campaigns you have created on this automation tool. By doing so, you will be preventing the automation tool to send the same message to the same connection again and again. By clicking on View Start Name, End Name History, you can view the campaign history of the messages you have sent in the past with the campaign date, the account you had used, start name of the lead, and the end name of the connection. You can copy this information to the clipboard or download it in an Excel sheet. After filling all these details, click on the Start button. The moment you do so, the automation tool will start sending messages starting from Ankit Hasija and will end at Satish Babu. In case I want to make any changes in my Start from Lead name, click on the button Pause. Suppose now I want to start sending messages from the connection Vikram Singh, and I want to end these messages at Usha Thakur. So I can make these changes in the automation tool. Select the same campaign and then click on Continue. Now the automation tool will scroll the list of your connections down to the Start from Lead name, that is Vikram Singh, and will start sending messages starting from that lead. The status of your messages being sent is visible to you on the clipboard of the automation tool. The status as message sent, the lead name, the job title of that connection, and the LinkedIn ID of that connection. After finishing the process, you can copy this information to the clipboard or export it to an Excel sheet. So, in this manner, you can easily select the connections from the connections page to whom you want to send messages by selecting the lead name and the end name, or you can set the count for how many messages you want to send starting from a particular lead name, and save your valuable man hours. Thank you.